I'm mesmerized.
We catch Uber all the time when they get off work. Are you visiting?
Pardon?
Are you visiting Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, where are you coming from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
St. Louis. I'm trying to think of the state.
Pardon?
I'm trying to think of the state. Hmm?
What, I think of the snow or?
No, the state. St. Louis is the city, right?
Yeah. Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't think of the state. Okay. How long are you staying for?
Until tomorrow.
Oh, you leaving already?
Yeah. It's just 3 days trip
3-day trip?
from yesterday.
Oh, you speak fast. You get things out quick. Is that part of your
Am I?
your words per minute is crazy? How you enjoying Minnesota?
I always love coming here.
Oh,
It's a bigger city from St. Louis for sure.
okay.
Yeah, variety of food.
Do you go downtown at all?
I did, but not this time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a quick. Usually, when you come here, do you get to play at all, or is it mainly work and then you squeeze some time in there to do some things?
The latter. Just squeezing in time to do some things, but
Okay.
I didn't get to do all that this time.
Oh,
It's
really?
like the busiest time of the year.
Why is he
So
stopping?
Yeah, so even when I got home,
Mhm.
got to the hotel, I need to get back to work.
Oh man, so you're busy all the time.
Yeah.
You know that maneuver right there? The car did that by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not doing anything, so the car's driving right now.
Nice.
So that person that was just stopped in the middle of the road without their emergency lights on, the car just went around them.
It's really nice car
Look,
that you have here.
I'm not doing anything.
Wow, this is the first time ever I managed to experience this.
Even switching
Self-drive.
lanes here is self-driving.
Have you ever tried sleeping?
No, I would never do that. They won't even allow me to do that because there's a camera in here.
So they can tell?
Yeah, by your face, and also the car will constantly ask you every like a few seconds or so to apply pressure on the steering wheel. So you might see that in a few seconds or so, where it will be like a blue thing here, and then it will say right here. So if I look like this, look over here for a few seconds, the car will know, right? And then it will ask me to apply pressure after a bit.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if it thinks you're not paying attention, it will just like even coming here, switching lanes and doing all of this maneuver. The car is doing all of this right now without me interacting with it.
Are you pressing the
No,
gas?
I'm not doing anything.
Really?
I'm not doing anything.
Wow.
Right here I took over
Yeah.
because the car wanted to go around these cars.
Yeah.
There was no need for that.
Okay.
But the whole time when I turned it on, I wasn't stepping on the brakes or stepping on the gas or anything like that.
That must be. This is a really nice feature for road trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It makes things a lot less stress. It makes things a lot less stressful.
Yeah.
Because you could like just let the car drive and you could relax a bit. You could eat a burger. You know when you're driving,
Yeah.
you're eating something, you have to have one hand here constantly.
Yeah.
But if you're letting the car drive, for the most part, you could use two hands to eat.
Yeah.
Dip it and just make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely relieves a lot of stress. But I just turned it back on. You've never experienced this?
No, this is my first time ever.
Oh, okay. What you think?
It's really cool.
Yeah?
But I can't afford this car. It's expensive.
No, it's affordable. Especially now, the price have gone down a lot. Like a lot to the point where I think most people can afford it. If you have a regular job, you can definitely afford it. And you're a busy woman, so I know you can afford this.
Amen.
Yeah, so you can get like a standard range for like 42, but then the government is giving out $7,500 off. So tax, I think it's something with the tax. So you can get $7,500 off based on your income. If you make, it might be like 125. If you make over that a year, then you don't qualify for the tax that they're giving out. So you could get this car around in the $30,000 range based on your configuration. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. But the software, this software that you're looking at here, it's an extra 15K.
Oh, I see. So yeah, the 15K.
Mm-hmm. So in order for you to get this software that we're using right now,
Yeah.
it's an extra $15,000 on top of whatever the price of the car is. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only major difference right there. Like 30% of the car is going towards the software.
But you kind of need the software, so, right?
I won't say need.
Yeah.
You don't need it. Like this run right here, you don't need. All the cars come with something called autopilot, which you can use on the highway.
Yeah.
So the car is signaling because these cars are going too slow in front of us. So you see where it's asking me apply pressure, slight turning pressure. So I just have to apply pressure here a little bit for the car to know that I'm paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you spend a lot of time to understand how it works? Or
Yeah, I definitely did. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, there are a lot of people that had it before I'd had it.
Yeah.
And I watched a lot of their videos and how they use the system. And you know, I read too. I read on, you know, Reddit at different forums on how the whole thing operates, and you know, how to be smart with it. But you have to be smart. You can't just try to abuse it.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, you're responsible for everything the car does.
Yeah.
You know, whatever mistakes the car makes, that's on you. But you have to be paying attention. You have to realize, okay, you know, the car might do this and do that. And the more you use the system, the more you understand how the car will behave. In certain instances, I might not be too confident in the car maneuvering there, so I would say just take control.
Yeah.
Right there, right? I won't force it. Especially if I have people in my car, right? Like you, I would just take control right there. See, even here, the car might slow down. You see that red light?
Yeah.
I knew it would slow down, but that we're not supposed to slow down right there.
Yeah.
You see what I was telling you about?
Yeah.
So you have to know how the car behaves.
Yeah.
That red light is for up there.
Yeah.
What the car think is for us.
Yes, yeah.
Because the visual right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I knew it will slow down for that. And you felt it slowing down, right?
Yeah.
So you have to learn, as you use the system more, you learn how the car behaves. Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's really interesting. That's really nice.
Will you ever use something? Would you ever get comfortable enough to use something like this for yourself?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my mother and my sister, oh no. It's a no for them. They're like, no. So the car here is waiting for this car, which it should wait.
Yeah.
See, you made a mistake there, right?
Yeah.
So I took control. Because they should have let that car get in.
So it can be automatically, right? Whenever you take control, you don't have to like switch a button or something.
No, I don't. Anytime I step on the brakes, I'm automatically in control.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to turn on the self-drive again, you just like click on a button.
Just click on the button. That's right. Well, it's this stock here that you see.
Yeah.
I just press it down twice.
Okay.
When I press it down twice, I'm on the system. If I put it up once, it disables. Anytime I step on the brake, it disables. Anytime I put too much force on the wheel,
Yeah.
it disables. So they have safe, you know, safety precautions on the way for it not to like make those. So you can easily take over pretty much. So this is the autopilot system I was telling you about. So this is different from the one that we used in the city with the lights.
Yeah.
You see how the animation changed?
Yeah.
But this is different. Everyone has this system. This autopilot, we could just, like, it's like cruise control pretty much.
Yeah.
Where it could follow the curvature of the road, similar to how it was. But it won't do, because the highway is just, there's no lights on highways, right?
Yeah.
So it's simple. But with the full self-driving, the car would actually exit off highways. So where exit is coming up here, so the car would actually exit right here. And it will start slowing down. It knows it's going to exit, and it will start slowing down here. And yeah, so it took the exit. So pretty much, you know, from start to finish, it can do a lot of the driving for you. But regardless, like I said, it could still make mistakes here and there. So you have to be there to take control. You see how the visual change from the highway to, so this is the full self-driving system or software here. So it's asking me again to apply pressure. It will constantly ask me that because it wants to make sure you're paying attention.
You should persuade your sister.
Oh, I've used it with my sister, but she's so uncomfortable with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've used it with her. But my mother, she's like, I'm not getting into your car if it's the car's driving. I'm like, okay, no problem. So, you know, however comfortable people are with it, I will show it to them, right?
Yeah.
But like yourself, anytime you get uncomfortable, just let me know, and I'll just turn it off and just do all the driving. So right here, it's coming to the stop sign here, and it'll wait its turn actually. So it will come and stop here, and just wait for its turn, and then it will go make this turn here. Can you say how it took its time to make the turn? What do you think?
It's nice. Yeah, I'm mesmerized.
Yeah, you're mesmerized.
Yeah. This is such a good knowledge and experience. You explain this way better than the marketing guy, I believe.
Alright. Were you talking about Elon?
Yeah, him or his subordinates or anything.
Yeah, you know, they're more technical and they speak more about numbers and things like that.
Exactly,
Well,
I have no idea.
in my use case, I'm a real person who's using it. So I just go based on how I use it, right?
Yeah.
And you're also experiencing it.
Yeah.
So that makes things a lot easier for you to understand.
And more relatable as well.
Exactly. So, coming up here.
And it's relatively safe on a icy road as well, right?
When I'm using the system?
Yeah.
Not really. So the car wanted to turn here, but there's a car behind us. I didn't want to hold them up. So I'm just gonna take control here and do all the. Well, pretty much it brought you here.